Everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'll be showing you everything's been added since fixed in the very first pre-release for Minecraft 1.20. This is Minecraft 1.20 pre-release 1, and if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.20 videos and other Minecraft update videos in the future. So this video is a live stream at the same time as well, which is why there's no editing in it at all. We'll go through all the different changes, additions and fixes of this first pre-release. So since this is the first pre-release, it means that they won't come out each Wednesday anymore, but there is just a different schedule for these pre-releases. They can release on any day of the week, but I'll try to keep you updated on the latest pre-releases and latest changes of Minecraft 1.20. So the biggest change in this pre-release is related to colored wool, carpets and beds, but there have also been some very old bugs fixed, including bug 180, which is from over 10 years ago. So we'll go through all of these in this video, starting with the big change in this pre-release, which is related to carpets, wool and beds, and dye, because previously you could only dye white beds, white wool and white carpets. But now, as you can see, black carpet, blue dye turns into blue carpet. Then pink wool turns into blue wool. You can redye any type of wool, carpet and bed now using, well, the crafting table basically. And so this works from any color to any other color. We can make it a magenta bed, we can then make it a blue bed, we can then make it a green bed. We can also change this pink wool into red wool, and we can change this black carpet into yellow carpet. It's all possible now, which it wasn't before, and so that's probably a very highly requested feature, and it's now finally in the game, so you can finally re-dye all of your carpet, wool and beds in the game. So that is the big change in this pre-release. Then there's also a couple of technical changes in this pre-release as well. The first is that there are two new types of damage. So if we just set our spawn point here, so spawn point for me, well, where I am right now, there we go. Then we can use the damage command on ourselves to check out these two new damage types. So we'll damage ourselves, let's say 30, and then use one of the two new damage types. So one of the two new is outside border, which you would then get when you're outside of the world border. And of course, I'm in creative mode. I should switch to survival. There we go. And so this also gives us a new death message. Maximum notified left the confines of this world. There we go. And the other damage type is generic kill, is what they've added. So generic kill. There we go. It just says I was killed. Those are the two new damage types here. So players outside the world border are now hurt by the damage type outside border instead of in wall. And forcibly removing an entity using the kill command now uses the damage type generic kill instead of out of this world. So that is how those two new damage types now work. Then they've also added another technical change, which is random sequences for loot tables are now deterministic. And so this means that the game uses named random sequences to deterministically produce loot for loot tables. And so this means a loot table will produce the same results when ran with the same parameters in the same world. And the idea of this random sequence to use for a loot table is specified in a new field called random sequence. And so I assume you can change this as well as a map maker, so that's quite useful. Then next, they've also changed, they made some changes in server.properties encoding apparently. If you want to read through what that is, then I'll leave a link to the patch notes in the description down below. And those are mainly the technical changes in this pre-release. Then we'll move over to the bugs, which is more interesting now than usual. Because, as I mentioned before, a very old bug has been fixed, which is MC180. And if you don't know what that means, well, it is the number that the bug fix was reported to Mojang. And currently we're on MC around 270,000. So quite far away from bug 180. And so this bug was that when you were stepping through a nether portal, you would always see that animation from the nether portal for an infinite number of times if you didn't step out of the portal after going through into the other dimension. So now if you step into a nether portal like this, of course you will still see the portal animation play with a little nausea effect. But once you're on the other side, you will not see that for an infinite number of time. There's just a very small animation and then it's gone forever. So now we can actually see the Nether instead of having that portal animation play on our screen for a very, very long time, or indefinitely pretty much. And so this portal animation will not start playing again until we fully step out of the portal and step back in. And then we can go back through into the overworld, and here of course the change is exactly the same. We see the portal animation for a little bit and then it goes away. So that is a very old bug that has now been fixed in this first pre-release of Minecraft 1.20. Another old bug, which is MC2215, was also fixed, which was related to those encoding errors in the server.properties file. And furthermore, there were some other bugs as well, mainly related to a breaking animation being 1 frame off. There were some strings and realms that were untranslatable. And placing an end crystal when entering the end prevents the ender dragon from spawning. So this was actually used quite a lot in any % speedruns, where you just enter the end, immediately place an end crystal, and then the dragon doesn't appear. And so you can immediately finish the game. But this bug has now been fixed here as well. Then there are quite a few more bug fixes. If you want to read through all of them yourself, then you can do that. I'll leave a link to the patch notes in the description down below. But there are some language inconsistencies and a couple of grammatical errors as well that have been fixed. But there's quite a few bug fixes in this pre-release nonetheless. But those are all the changes and bug fixes in this pre-release. Not too many, but some quite big fixes and quite big change with those. Being able to redye the colored wool, colored carpets and colored beds into other colors. So that is very, very useful and will probably be used quite a lot in 1.20. But anyway, there we go. That was everything in Minecraft 1.20 pre-release 1. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft update videos in the future. As I said, next will be pre-releases and I'll try to keep you updated on those pre-releases. But anyway, there we go. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope to see you all in the next one. Till then, bye bye!